The last time I was this emotionally affected by a Marvel project was probably WandaVision. Let's talk about why. Out of the Marvel movies that were projected to be released in 2025, this was probably my second most anticipated, right behind Fantastic Four. The trailers for Thunderbolts definitely helped in terms of getting my excitement up for the project. All the footage that I had seen before going into the movie I thought just looked great, and I was excited to see this team and the camaraderie that they had with one another and the chemistry, see how it all blended together. And you come for that in this movie, but you stay for its effectively emotional writing, an examination of mental health in a superhero movie. I have to admit, I wasn't completely vibing with the first half of Thunderbolts. I thought it was good. There wasn't much about it that was really elevating it to another level for me, and I was kind of confused by all the early, really good buzz. It definitely took its time for me to get invested, and I'd be curious to know if anyone else can relate to that. But once I was on board with the movie, there's a scene where Bob talks to Florence Pugh, and Florence Pugh is kind of starting to get to know him a little bit more. I feel like from there, I was just hooked, and I was consistently engaged and didn't really want the movie to end. The action, while not the biggest highlight of the movie, was still a lot of fun and really good, well shot, and entertaining to watch. And like I expected, the team just has fantastic chemistry. A lot of that is due to the cast, which is firing on all cylinders, led by Florence Pugh, who, again, proves herself to be a great lead. I don't really know how you couldn't be sold on her as a lead, not only leading this team and really being the driving force and strong figure, but also just her performance and her care for the character. You can tell that this character means a lot to her. I think that shows in her performance, and this dealing with the aftermath of losing her family pretty much because they're all scattered. Obviously, she lost her sister, and her relationship with her dad has been rough to say the least her entire life, but especially in the past couple of years for her. There's a moment between Pugh and Harbor where they're in the thick of the action, and it's a very genuine and emotional moment. Again, you can tell the craft and care put into the writing and fleshing out the characters, but I was genuinely moved by it, and David Harbour as well, just terrific, consistently funny in this movie too. He has funny moments, but they all have their quippy lines that worked for me, and the comedic bits also don't take away from the emotional moments too, I thought, which has been a common concern and issue with most recent Marvel projects. And also, I found myself interested in Ghost for the first time ever. I didn't care for the character in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and I thought that having her in this movie definitely helped in making me just genuinely give a shit. One of the members is done completely dirty, and I don't necessarily know if their purpose in the movie was needed by any means, but it can be easily overlooked because the rest of the movie is just great. The most compelling performance, though, my favorite, was from Lewis Pullman as Bob, or the other character name, which is like the worst kept secret, but I won't spoil if you don't know what I'm talking about. His performance is equally as intimidating as it is heartbreaking. There's so much behind his eyes, and I think that the eyes in any acting performance can really go a long way. His character serves as a really interesting piece to talk about mental health in specifically these characters and the superhero world. That side of the movie just felt so refreshing to see in a movie that is a comic book movie. When a comic book movie can be something else, though, that's when it goes to that next level of being genuinely excellent, I feel. There's a heartbreaking moment in the finale that really tugs on the heartstrings. It felt like a truly powerful way to close out the movie, and I thought that it just wrapped up so well. I was moved by it. He serves as a great counter and villain to these characters because he is so powerful and he is seemingly unstoppable to these genuinely just like everyday people. Obviously, some of them are super soldiers. When you're comparing pretty much a godlike figure to this fairly street level team, how they pair the two sides together and go about the challenges between one another. The writing doesn't feel forced. It feels more natural than anything. It doesn't feel like it's beating you over the head with its themes of mental health. I personally just felt like the genuine emotion throughout was such a strong way to tell the story, and it added another layer to it. And how it closes out has me really excited for what's to come, and just seeing these characters once again. I will gladly take any opportunity to get more from these characters as much as I can, because we all feel alone in this world, and coming together as a team. The movie doesn't feel pretentious, it just feels real and, again, just genuine. That's the key thing I came out saying. It really impressed me with that. I think Thunderbolts had a much stronger second half of the movie. I don't think the first half was bad. It just wasn't great until that second half came and started to truly affect me on an emotional level. I'm still thinking about the movie. It even allowed me to do some reminiscing on myself and how I'm feeling. So with all that and terrific performances from the cast, this one's a winner. I'm gonna give Thunderbolts a B+, and I would definitely recommend seeing this one in theaters. It caught me by surprise, and I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. Be sure to let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, look forward to more content coming soon. My name is Ben, people call me Meter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.